I look at old photos of myself at like 11, when my mom finally let me wear eyeshadow and lip gloss. Or at 19, my college dorm shower caddy full of natural hair products, just trying to figure out what to do with what was on my head before class the next morning. Or even my entire 20s, when I tried to see just how far carrying a camera could take me. Some things, arguably most things, you just have to try out in public where people can see you. Take it for a spin, see how it feels. And I think a lot of the fear we hold is tied to that because people are butts and nobody wants to be seen trying. I don't want to exercise with people with smaller boobs than me. We not jump roping together, fam. I feel like you're showing off. Or when it's finally your turn to prepare that family recipe and your granny and your aunties take that first bite and you're just sitting there waiting with bated breath for that generational cosign. It's vulnerable to try. Funny enough though, it's the people willing to look ridiculous that tend to get exactly what they want out of life. Or at least live with some sense of inner peace that the rest of us don't got. I first saw the phrase, "Don't be afraid to be seen trying," on a card in an Etsy shop, and I bought it immediately. I had never seen it said like that before. And it made me feel like, oh, I don't have to banish myself to some sort of hidden metamorphosis, only emerging as a finally respected, fully realized butterfly. Realistically, most of us are more like baby giraffes. Out in the open, okay, exposed, real wobbly, okay, kind of bow-legged. But we gonna get there eventually. And to make matters worser, to make life even harder, we seem to get a lot of mixed messages from society around the concept of effort. We praise who we perceive to have natural talent. We love a prodigy. But we also love us a rags to riches story. You gotta beat some type of odds, okay? Don't get cocky. But if you're not excellent at all times, we will embarrass you. We will roast you. But if you didn't struggle to get where you are, unrelatable. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And I've caught myself hesitating to make certain decisions in life because I don't want it to look like I don't know what I'm doing. Look like. Building a life for yourself that's inching closer and closer to a life you actually want to live requires that someone, somewhere, sometime might actually witness you trying to live it. Yes, people might see you suck at dating, that you're posting your cash app on social media because you can't afford rent and you're trying to see who's trying to come up off this Black Lives Matter money. Yes, people might see that nobody came to your first event or that you can't run 1 mile. And yes, they might even notice that you don't know how to anchor your braid down to your root so your fresh set of twists automatically look 2 weeks old. And some of those people might even say something mean to you about it. But, say it with me, those people are butts. Look, 2020 has done a number on us. So as we move towards the end of the year and into the new year, I just want to hop on and remind myself through telling y'all, prioritize yourself and your community over the people who may be watching from the sidelines of your life. Okay, talking that yap. You know when people watch sports and you have an actual athlete playing the sport. Meanwhile, all of us civilians be in the stands talking about, oh, come on. Why don't you just shoot the 3? Take the shot. Meanwhile, we can't run a mile without being kind of winded. I end with this quote. I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
Let's go!
Shout out to Audible for sponsoring today's pep talk, today's video. Audible has a massive selection of audiobooks from so many genres. And now, with Audible Plus, members get access to the Plus catalog, which features thousands of select originals, audiobooks, and podcasts, including ad-free versions of popular shows, as well as exclusive series. And with the holidays approaching, Audible is offering this new membership plan for just $4.95 a month for the first 6 months. After that, it's $7.95. Visit audible.com/Evelyn or text Evelyn to 500-500. You know I had to go ahead and put Barack Obama's newest memoir, A Promised Land, on my list. I want to listen to him talk about how he tried, okay, how he failed, and what it all means from his perspective. And he narrates his own audiobook, which just adds to the experience, okay, my fellow Americans. Again, if you want to get started on your 30-day trial membership, visit audible.com/Evelyn or text Evelyn to 500-500. In the comments below, be nice to yourself. Say something nice to yourself. And I will see you on the internet somewhere.